There's really no saying how long this will last, but it's Ziigmund versus Durrrr, heads up. And they're just playing ridiculous money. Like, it's a pretty big pot here, 243,000. That is pretty much priced into call with anything. He's got the ace, and he's got a trip 7, so Durrrr just ships a 245k pot. Yup, seems about right. I'm going to shrink this because it's way too big. That's too small now. But yeah, Durrrr getting it in, open-ended, well, and trip 7s really. Ziigmund was drawing, well, dead. They agreed to play 6 and 9, where they've got to guarantee to raise it to 6,000 and 9,000 pre-flop, so the pots they're getting played are quite ridiculous. 53k here, they're only playing 2 tables, and 53k here, that's just the pre-flop pot, like the standard. It's pretty ridiculous. As I say, there's no guarantee to how long this goes on for. They played a session earlier. I think so far Ziigmund's dropped nearly 1 million, is what I'm reading. I've got no evidence that that's the case. Oh, Ziigmund leading out on the turn. I should probably join the waiting list. Oh no, I can't join the waiting list. That's a shame. Oh, and he's put him in. Just like that. 279k in the middle. You get the impression that Ziigmund's a little bit tilted. Durrrr's bet on the other table as well, and it's been called. Oh my word, it's 137 here. Ziigmund's timing down. Do something, boys. Ziigmund is request time. Do something. Doesn't look like he wants to call. He's called. Oh, Durrrr's got nuts, just like that. Oh, and he rigged a full house. Oh, that's a huge suck out. That's absolutely huge. We'll look at that in a second. Absolutely huge. Now he's got a decision to make on the river here. He's got a bit more time on this table. Wow, that was disgusting. Ziigmund making. I'm not gonna. Oh, he's put out a big bet of 138,000 for Tom. We'll see what Tom does. Durrrr. There's Neil Channing. Durrrr. It's Durrrr. Shut up, Neil Channing. Tom's got 20 seconds. It's just 53k. No one cares about 53k. It's not big enough. I'd say it looks like Tom's going to fold, but... Oh, he's called. And he wins. He had the flush, and 413k slides it way over to Durrrr. Ziigmund had queens and 4s, and Tom had the baby flush. And he had called, and he was right, and that's a big pot over to Durrrr. We'll just look at the 137k. This is silly money that they're playing for at the moment, though. Like, there is some. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to say that. Tom wins another pot of 137,000. Let's look at those last 2 hands. So Tom wins here with. That can't be right. I must be missing something here. Oh yeah, 2 pair. That's fine. There was no action on the river. The hand before. Oh, my phone's went off. Bit of a lad. I'll deal with that in a second. Tom had the nut flush when it all went in. Going to the river, he had 6 outs. And no, he didn't. That's just ridiculous commentary on my part. He had 4 outs, and there it is in the river. 10. All went in on the turn. 347k pot, and bam, Ziigmund gets a bit of luck, which he needs at this stage because Tom is taking a lot of money from him. But this is silly money. I could only afford to play 1 table probably with the roll I have, so This just shows how high rollers these guys are. $53k is too small. Tom winning a very small pot there. Very small pot. What am I talking about? Just every pot pretty much is almost over 100k. This is quite rare. Tom betting out for 34 on the river. 2 aces, 2 deuces and a queen. He's been called. And his pair of queens is good. How does he... how... yeah, he value bets a pair of queens. He gets called. And another nice pot over to Tom of 121,000. 17,000. Behave. 17,000 is the standard pre-flop pot. That's what they're guaranteed to put in because it's 6 and 9. So Tom betting out for 11 on the flop. Tom taking in a pot here. Tom taking in a pot here. So currently it's 150,000 for Ziigmund here and 352 for Tom. So this is the pre-flop thing, just for those that aren't aware. He raises to 9 and then he can do what he wants, but he's raised to 27 and he's called, so the pot is 54,000 pre-flop. Tom folded pre-flop. That's the first time I've seen him do that in. The average pot, by the way, is 125,000. That's just how sick this is. Sorry if you can hear cars and stuff, my window's open. Here we go again. Raise him, Ziigmund, yes! Ziigmund raises him to 81,000. Just go with it, Tom. Stick it all in, mate. Stick it all in. He's called 161,000 pre-flop. I don't think they've got run it twice on. They did earlier. I only saw a bit of it earlier. It's a pretty grim looking flop. Nope, it's not. Ziigmund bets out. I think he's bet out pot, I'm not sure. 162,000, that's about pot, like his pot. Tom timing down, we'll just see what's going on the other table quickly. Oh, not a lot, so we'll stay here. Should only give them 10 seconds time. This is not a lot of money. He's put them all in. So the pot is currently, well, it says 720. He's called. The pot is 760. Tom's got him crushed. 8s and 7s, and Tom wins a $557,000 pot. And he's up to 1 million on this table. And the stuff is going down on this table as well. This is. Ziigmund wins a little something something. Ziigmund's sitting out, but let's just look at that one more time. Yeah, it all went on the flop. Ziigmund put in 200,000 with a pair of 8s with the jack, and Tom called with the jacks, and Ziigmund was needing an 8, or like running 7s or something. And he got a 7, but that was... he had a lot of pairs, 8 and 3 deuces. He did get that. Blah, blah, blah. But Tom doesn't look like Ziigmund's coming back anytime soon here. And Ziigmund's sitting out. So I'll pause it, and if stuff kicks off again, I will put it. I'll stick the recording back on, but if not, I guess enjoy this 10 minutes of ridiculous poker. So if it comes back, I'll put it back on, and if not, good times.